Now, for multiplication and division on functions. For the definition, let f and g be functions. On multiplication, their product denoted by f times g is the function defined by f times g of x, that is equal to f of x times g of x. For division on functions, their quotient denoted by f over g, or f divided by g, is the function defined by f over g of x, that is equal to f of x divided by g of x. We're going to apply these definitions to answer example number 3. Given the following functions, f of x equals 2x plus 1 and g of x equals negative x minus 8, we're going to find and simplify the following. In letter A, we have f times g of x. Ang given na symbol ay dot, so meaning ang gagamitin natin na definition or operation ay multiplication on functions. Ang sabi sa definition, that this one or the given, that is equal to f of x times g of x. So our first step is to substitute for the given values of the functions. So that is, since na ang given na unang function ay f of x, so siya yung nasa unahan na function or yung value ng f of x, which is 2x plus 1. And then the second function is g of x, which is negative x minus 8. So here we have 2x plus 1 times the operation times negative x minus 8. So do not forget to enclose the given functions using parentheses. So kapag nag-multiply ng functions or expression, ang magiging step is to multiply na muna yung first term ng first function doon sa first term ng second function. Next, yung first term i-multiply sa second term ng second function. And then, yung second term ng first function i-multiply mo sa first term ng second function. At last, yung second term ng first function i-multiply mo dun sa second term ng second function. In short, kung dito, magiging siyang 2x times negative x, that is negative 2x squared. So, ang coefficient ng negative x ay negative 1. So, 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. Ang variable natin dito ay x, so just copy x. And kung mapapansin ninyo, ang exponent na ng variable x ay 2. Ibig sabihin, in-add natin dito yung exponent ng dalawang x. So, ang exponent nitong 2x or x na variable ay 1. At itong negative x, ang exponent niya ay 1 din. So, 1 plus 1, that is 2 as the exponent of the first term in this equation. So, tandaan yan. Kasi iba yung rule ng addition and subtraction on function dito sa multiplication on function. Kung kanina, kinakopy lang natin yung variable and yung exponent, and then we add the coefficients. But here, ang gagawin natin ay i-multiply natin yung coefficient muna, and then copy the variable, and then we're going to add the exponent or the degree of the terms. So here, ang exponent ay 2. Next, yung 2x, i-multiply na natin sa negative 2a. So that would be, since na walang variable, so just copy x and then multiply 2 times negative 8. So that would be negative 16x. Next, we have here 1 times negative x. So, walang variable, just copy x. But since we have the coefficient negative 1, so negative 1 times 1, or 1 times negative 1, that is negative 1. And then copy the variable x. Next, 1 times negative 8. So, our equation now is f times g of x, that is equal to negative 2x squared minus 16x minus x minus 8. So after that, we're going to simplify or add like terms. Kung may mga like terms. Kung wala naman, you have to rearrange na lang the terms. So here, ang mga like terms, we have negative 16x minus x. Ang degree niya ay 1. Itong negative 2x squared and minus 8, just copy them. So final answer, we have negative 2x squared, negative 16 minus 1, since na pareho yung sign negative, we are going to copy the sign and then add the coefficient. So 16 and then 1, we have 17, then copy the variable x. Again, do not forget to just copy the exponent kasi nag-add tayo ng terms. And then copy minus 8. This is our final answer for letter A. In letter B, the given is f divided by g of x. Ang ginamit na symbol ay ito. So, ibig sabihin, ang operation ay division on functions. From the definition, it says there that f divided by g of x, that is equal also to f of x divided by g of x. Ang dividend natin ay yung value ng f of x at ang divisor ay yung value ng g of x. So our first step is to substitute with a value or with the value of the functions. So magiging na siyang 2x minus 8 divided by negative 2. So again, here, we enclose the values of the functions using a parenthesis. Next is to remove the parenthesis. Now, kung makikita mo, in the dividend, we have here 2 and negative 8, and sa divisor, we have negative 2. Those numbers are divisible by 2. So, pwede siyang maging in the form of 2 times the quantity x minus 4 all over 2 times negative 1. Pwede mong alisin yung positive 2 both in the dividend and divisor. So, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So, ang matitira na lang ay x minus 4 all over negative 1. So, from here, pwede mo nang i-simplify or pwede mo nang makuha yung final answer, which is negative x plus 4. Bakit naging negative x plus 4? Because in the dividend, we have negative 1. So, as you can see, naging opposite yung mga signs ng x minus 4. So, x divided by negative 1, that is negative 1. And negative 4 divided by negative 1, same sign, dinivide mo, that would be positive 4. Our final answer is this, in letter B. Next. In example number 4, we have the given functions. Again, multiplication and division on functions. We have here f of x, p of x, v of x, g of x, h of x, and s of x. There are 6 functions given. We're going to find and simplify each item. In letter A, the given is p times g of x. So, huwag kakalimutan na pag ganito yung symbol, ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin natin na operation ay multiplication on functions. Ang ginamit na function ay p and g. From the definition, that is also equal to p of x times g of x. So, ang unang function ay p of x, sunod na ilalagay mo yung value ng g of x. So, titingnan natin dito kung ano yung mga values. That is 2x plus 2, or the quantity 2x plus 2, that will be multiplied to the quantity x squared plus 2x minus 8. So, kanina yung ginawa na natin, inasa-isa natin yung mga terms na i-multiply. So, here, ang gagawin ay 2x, i-multiply sa x squared. Since na ang coefficient ng x squared ay 1, so i-multiply mo lang 2 times 1, that is 2, and then copy the variable x, and then you are going to add the exponent kasi nag-multiply tayo dito. So, magiging siyang 2x cubed. 1 plus 2, ang exponent ay 3. Next is, doon naman, yung 2x naman, i-multiply sa second term ng next function. So, that is 2x times 2x. So, 2 times 2 is 4, and then copy the variable x. Again, add the exponent. 1 here and then 1, that is 4x squared. Do not forget the sign, that's positive. And then next, 2x will be multiplied to the last term in the second function. So that would be 2x times negative 8. Since walang variable, ibig sabihin, isulat mo lang yung x and then multiply 2 doon sa negative 8. So that would be negative 16x. Next is yung 2 naman, yung second term ng first function. Imumultiply mo sa kada term ng second function, which is g of x. So that is 2 times x squared, that is 2x squared. 2 times 2x, that is 4x. And then 2 times negative 8, that is negative 16. So our next equation here is this. Kung mapapansin ninyo ay may mga like terms. Ibig sabihin, may mga degree na pareho. Ano-ano ba yun? Here, in the first term, we have 2x cubed. Meron bang kaparehong exponent na 3? Wala. So, just copy. What about 4x squared? May pareho bang degree yung 4x squared? Yes, that is 2x squared. So, pagtatabihin mo sila. What about negative 16x na ang degree ay 1? May pareho ba? Yes, that is 4x. And then, we have a constant negative 16 or ang degree ay 0. Walang variable. So, magiging na siyang 2x cubed plus 4x squared plus 2x squared minus 16x plus 4x minus 16. Pinagtabi natin yung mga terms na pareho yung degree. Then, after that, we're going to add like terms. So, just copy 2x cubed. 4 plus 2 is 6. Just copy. Kasi nag-add na tayo, so copy na lang yung variable and then degree. And then, negative 16 plus 4, since na different yung sign, ikakopy natin yung sign ng mataas na number. That is 16. So, just copy negative. Then, since na different and like sign, so we're going to subtract the number. 16 and 4, ang difference niya ay 12. And then copy the variable x. And then copy negative 16. This is our final answer for letter A under example number 4. Next, letter B. In letter B, again, we have multiplication since we have this sign. From the definition, that is equal to h of x times f of x. So we're going to take down or take note the value for h of x and then f of x, which is x plus 1. And then, here, we're going to substitute. Ang unang function ay h of x, sunod ay f of x. Next is to simplify by multiplying each term on the first function to the terms on the second function. So, magiging siyang, this one, square root of the quantity x plus 1 will be multiplied to x. Since, again, we consider this one as one term, so magiging lang siyang x times the quantity or times the square root of the quantity x plus 1. We consider this one as one term or a variable. So, wag nating i-multiply yung x doon sa loob ng mga variables or terms ng square root symbol or radical sign. Next is to multiply 1 to the square root of the quantity x plus 1. So, magiging siyang, do not forget the symbol that is plus 1 times the square root of the quantity x plus 1. So, pinagtabi lang natin. Kasi we consider this square root of x plus 1 as a variable or one term. So, here, ang magiging equation natin ay h times f of x, that is equal to x times the square root of the quantity x plus 1 plus, kung makikita natin, inalis ko na yung 1 dito bago yung square root of the quantity x plus 1. Okay lang siya. Kasi we consider this one as a variable. So, automatic na ang coefficient nito ay 1. Mayroon 1 dito. So, this is our final answer. And then letter C, we have here v over f of x. Ibig sabihin, we're going to apply the definition on division on functions. Ang gagamitin natin na function ay v of x and then f of x. So, So from the definition, that is equal to V of X divided by F of X. Ang dividend ay V of X, the value of V of X, which is X squared plus 5X plus 4. And then ang divisor natin ay F of X, which is X plus 1. So substitute the values of the functions. And then after that, kung baka meron pang like or common factor in the dividend and in the divisor, so remove that or simplify. So this one can be equal to the quantities x plus 4 times x plus 1. And then copy the denominator. So kinuha lang natin yung mga factors nitong x squared plus 5x plus 4. And those are x plus 4 times the quantity x plus 1. Kung mapapansin ninyo, pareho yung factor sa dividend na x plus 1 and sa divisor x plus 1. So, pwede natin siyang i-divide. So, that would be x plus 1 divided by x plus 1, that is 1. So, and then, do not forget na may natira pang x plus 4, so that will be multiplied to 1. Final answer here is v divided by f of x, that is equal to x plus 4. Last, for example number 4, we have s over p of x, or s divided by p of x. So again, we have to take note the definition for division on function. It says there that s of x divided by p of x, that is equal to this expression or this symbol. So substitute the given values of the function. So, ang s of x natin, ang value ay 2, at ang p of x, ang value niya ay 2x plus 2. So, kung may pwede pang i-simplify, simplify. Kung may mga common factor pa, both in the denominator or dividend and divisor. Since here, kung mapapansin ninyo, ang mga numerong nakalagay ay 2 sa dividend at sa divisor naman, may coefficients na 2 and then may 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang common ay positive 2. So that can be equal to 2 divided by 2 times the quantity x plus 1. So pwede nating i-divide yung 2 and 2. So that can be in the form of 2 divided by 2 times 1 all over x plus 1. So here, 2 divided by 2 is 1 and ang matitira na lang is this term. So our final answer is 1 over x plus 1. S over p of x, that is equal to 1 over x plus 1. Now, it's your turn. There are given values or there are given functions. All you have to do is to find and simplify each item. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 items and you're going to find and simplify each item using the definition of multiplication or the process in multiplying and dividing functions. And that's it for today. I hope you learn on how to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on functions. If you want to be updated with my new videos discussing topics in mathematics, just like and follow my page, Basics in Math Tutorial. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ma'am Karine Belleza. Again, I'm your online math tutor, Ma'am Karine. Bye!